The war has started. I was just about to upload the video to talk about it, and then everything changed. So I had to delete that video and make this one just on the jump. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, a war between Israel and Iran has started. Now, this is a war that both countries have been preparing for in one way or another for the past, I don't know, probably 40 years, since 1979. These countries have been arch enemies for the entire period, and they've always talked about attacking each other and wiping each other off the face of the earth. Now, the war started this morning in the AMs when Israel sent more than 120 fighter jets to attack Iran. They attacked Iran's nuclear facilities. They attacked Iran's military leadership. Now, from how it looks like they really did a good job when it comes to attacking the leadership. We don't know about the damage in the nuclear facilities because most of them are deep underground. So it's really hard to tell if they were able to hit their targets or destroy those facilities. There hasn't been any report of nuclear radiation from any of them, which means that the nuclear material hasn't been spread around or it hasn't been hit. But on the leadership side, they really have done some major damage. I think we can count about 4 major leaders. The leader of the army, the leader of the Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps were eliminated. Of course, they were replaced within an hour of that. So Iran was also ready in that regard. I was making a video about that, talk about everything that happened and everything that has been happening throughout the afternoon. And then just when I was about to upload it, Iran just responded. Now we are seeing videos of ballistic missiles going into Israel, hitting their targets. Of course, the famous Iron Dome is trying to protect Israel against those missiles, but ballistic missiles are very difficult to intercept. So many of them are going through. I've seen that Tel Aviv has been hit. I've seen that several bases outside of Tel Aviv have been hit. And Iran has launched a new wave just now. So this wave that they are launching when I'm uploading this might have not even hit Israel by the time you watch this video. So everything is happening so quickly that whatever you want to talk about, if it's more than an hour and a half to 2 hours old, it's probably no longer even the hottest thing, or it might not even be relevant. Because I wanted to talk about the strike that Israel did when the Iranian Air Force came together to try to talk about their response. Israel attacked and killed all of them. That was the news around 4 p.m. here where I am. But right now it's 6 p.m. and that's no longer the news anymore. The news is Iran's missiles are hitting Israel. So it's going on. It's chaotic. But in the long run, I really think that Iran is not in a good space right now. It has been weakened. The reason being that all of its proxies have been degraded. This includes the Houthis in Yemen. This includes Hezbollah in Lebanon. This includes, I would say, Hamas, even though I wouldn't say Hamas was a proxy of Iran. They were in the same side, but I don't think they were proxy. So with those being degraded, and also Syria, right? Bashar al-Assad has been ousted and he escaped and ran away to Russia from Syria. This makes Iran to be a bit less powerful than it used to be, I think, which is why Israel has decided to attack at this moment in time. So right now as we speak, if this war continues blow by blow, I do think that Israel will come out on top. The question is then, what does the Middle East look like after all of this is said and done? Because I do not think that there's going to be regime change. Many people are asking for regime change, for the Iranians to rise, but the element of the revolution is not going to go away easily. It's not just going to disappear. Iran is still going to resist, and also Iran is viewed as a rogue state among some of the countries in the Middle East. This includes Jordan, which is right now helping Israel to defend and shoot down missiles that are coming from from Iran. And of course Saudi Arabia, which is a huge enemy of Iran to begin with, and some other ones. I was in a what do you call this, a live on Twitter with some people that I saw from Bahrain. There were people from inside Iran. There were people who are in exile. There were people in the US, and literally it sounds like they're plotting for a regime change. Actually, you know what, let me show you a bit of that.
Watching how they're seeing how this like Iranian type of very tough type of strategy they were embedded in our heads. These all these propaganda is all gone. Iran is weaker than ever. Sorry about that, Zohan. I think You should mute
So
your
I'm
mic.
so sure of
I'm going to
myself.
you next. I know you've been super patient. Just let him land real quick. I'm
Yeah,
coming to
yeah.
you next. I
So
promise I'm coming
you
to you,
should
Sterling.
pretty much stand up, take the streets, burn their posters, tear down those lies, take your country back from the mullahs who worship power, not God. This is only your window, and this is your time. This is your opportunity. I don't know why you guys are very cold about this. Don't let it close. You're 80 million, right? There are a handful of cowards hiding in basements. Please rise. Iran belongs to its people,
Ahmad,
not
give
to the dying.
24
Okay,
hours,
all right.
okay? Give 24.
So as you can see, things are happening and they're happening quite fast. By the time we wake up tomorrow, you might hear that other people who are leaders that you know are unalived. So we're gonna see. But yeah, I just wanted to give you that update.